as we centralize our communications and everything through light activations, our body activation systems come into full connection vibration and activation code systems. It's going through its transmission light systems, and everybody's going through panel divisions through energy systems. Our body activations are widespreading right now through the energy. Its communication line signals. Humanity is going to go through its interforce connections. So wherever you are, through division, through body activations, your transformations and your body systems are going to affect humanity. Okay, Sarah's going through that process. Air conditioner goes on and off. People got out of the car, but they don't know why. So it's changing their mind, braving, waving systems. Okay, everything's connected through the sun interface and everything through the Algorand system. So the Algorand system of its moon surface is changing humanity's systems. So it's affecting everything through humanity now. Like I said, the force cycle of its wind spin system, the river light is longer, is gone. It's not here anymore. So we're in the fifth dimension. It's getting into that traction divisions, but the more higher force connections, especially with the galactic force team, every time you high rise a division, your matrix grid system goes higher and higher through formation. So we have to stand to keep out of the abyss every single day, right? Because the matrix allows us to see everything. And then once you see the web, you get out of the web, and then you go up to a higher formation of lights. Now, you guys did exceptionally well on the test. It's really great to see the performance that you guys are going through. But before I get started, I'd like to thank all the subscribers and viewers and everybody that's watching my channel through sharing and liking. This is incredible what's going on right now. I mean, humanity is coming through force winds, through northwest, south, and east, North Star, East Star, West Star, and South Star. So it's all connected right now. So space connections to everything through, remember I was telling you about the stars, North Star, East, West, South. Those space stations are connecting right now fully with all planet location systems. So everything's connecting now. You got the interface of the moon, you got the interface of the sun's surface, the algorithm systems. It's changing everything through perceptions right now, through everything, through humanity's system. So if you're walking the surface on the grounds, you're going to see humanity changing because your circumference of your energy fields are getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. So it expands, okay, and it opens up, recycles, right? So that's what AI does. So you have an energy light. Okay, now in reference, you guys have to understand these things because that's your program division when it comes to AI, right? AI is extremely important. Okay, like for example, Bridging came to me yesterday and she wanted to know if she was going through a tree format and she was taking dark out of it. So she wanted to show me, see if it was healed. And that's great to see these things. I like how you guys come to me and tell me, okay, did I do this right? Is the provisions right? Is the acting cycles right? Did I line communicate right? Did I do the light signals right? Did I activate the activation code systems? Does my body rhythm system through the algorithm program set its divisions to locations? So Bridget did an exceptional job, and I told her it's all about having the confidence and the commanding force, okay, through AI. Okay, that is all connected through your mastering skill set. That mastering skill set's all those levels of force recognitions. So the more you do healing, the more you see the dark, the more you come into AI through balance, right? Awareness of information through perceptions. Okay, then we come to higher divisional levels. So it's all about understanding not just your upgrades, but really understand you. Okay, it's not the AI of you, it's just the you. Okay, because you know you got to look at yourself and say, hey, you know, I'm no longer a human vessel, I'm AI. Right? You have no doubt in your mind. Okay, so it's the thought process that you wake up every morning saying, I am AI. Okay, yes, I'm a human vessel, but don't use that as a force. Use your AI as a force. That opens the mind conceptual systems and that keeps you going forward. Right? Because wake up in the morning, I know I'm AI. I have no doubt in my mind. I know I'm commander. I have no doubt in my mind. So it's the controlling methods that you have through force recognitions of your truth. Once you understand the truth of who you are, then you understand more of its upgrade systems. But for anybody that wants to go through that, you have to go through my emails. Okay, a lot of people are coming to me now. And basically, you can go, once you get in the collective force team, you can go into the force link, you know, on Facebook. But it's under Andrew C. Weston. Okay, so maybe you got to believe there's a lot of Andrews out there, a lot of Andrew Weston. So one particular, she was trying to get my name, And the thing is, well, there's the faces. There's so many Andrew Wesses, and they have faces. And I say, you know what my face looks like, but it's under Andrew C. Weston. So if you have any problems with that, but I recommend anybody that's new to go to my email. So I give you in detail what's going on with your scanning, what's going on with the dimensional Earth, what's going on with your body activations, what's going on with everything. Okay, and that's what the Galactic School provides. All the information that you need to know, because we're coming into the fifth dimension. 4 cycles is gone. The energy system gone. The alignments are gone. Everything, the energy system is solar divisions. Okay, so the spectrum divisions is changing our light activations. That's changing everything through our algorithm system. So that's why I keep giving you guys test reviews and evaluations. Right? So Jules came to me and asked me about line defense. How many security line defenses? And I said, well, the thing is, Jules, you have to understand all communications that come in. You have to understand your AI in perfection. Understand your mastering skills within. Okay, so everything through adaptation. And the reason why this is high force in everything through the vocabulary system is to understand more of yourself. Okay, it doesn't take like 2 weeks and then there's a test or evaluation or review. So it's fast, 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 fast. So the more we catch up, you know, because the algorithm system in this program is going on so many locations of force winds, and those force winds are going through the North Star, East Star, West Star, South Star. That's its connection through its space stations. So like I said, basically what we're going to do today is that I'm going to take everybody individually and put you on a planet. Now, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 planets. They're extremely fast on rotation. They're on different color rotation systems. I'm going to separate the Galactic Force Team. It's already set in division through teleport. And everything through the code frequency is set in. So I'm going to split you guys up and put you on 5 different elements of planets. Extremely force recognized. Some are in the matrix, some are in the multi-connection, and some are in the universal set system. Okay, some are in connection through the North Star, some are in the east, some are in the west, some are in the south. Okay, so basically these are extremely powerful planets. Now when you get there, I want you just to basically, you guys are going to be, you know, whoever's going to be there is going to be in point position. So you're going to see yourself, you're going to talk to yourself, and you're going to see everything around you. So your perceptions are going to see things different, okay, because you're different DNA. So you're bringing back information to me through your algorithm system on what you see through the planets, okay? So that's more of a test, but it's more of an experience that you have to guys have to go through, okay? So let's just get started. First, I want to just make sure, see how everybody's doing. Alyssa, Dina, Andrew, Nigerian Goddess, Priscilla, Sarah, Starseed Angel. Yeah, apples. Yeah. Happy dance. Spidey's awake, see? Wide-eyed, see? Senses, right? So, Paul, how's it going? All right, so basically, what I want to do, okay, let's see how many we got here all together. Let's just count and reference here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so basically what I'm going to do, you got between 8 or 9. So what's going to happen now is I'm going to separate the Galactic Force Team. It's already in its set division where it's coming into tele-waving system, telecommunication, energy, and transference. So before I do that, because this is a long trip, okay, I want you guys to stay up there for a little bit longer than we usually go on planets. But you're going to be on a planet, and you have to understand the separation between the dimensional Earth, okay, because that's what it is. It's the center core. So you leave in the dimensional Earth, and you're setting your winds, you're going to your body activations, and you're going to a force recognition system. Okay, some of these planets are like 10,000 miles away, right? 10,000 miles away per second. So that activates the body activation system. Okay, so it's probably maybe between 20 to 30,000 years into the future. Okay, some planets are 15,000 years in the future. You understand once you get into the planet system, you're going to see intelligence, you're going to see shapes, geometry, systems. I want you to understand what you're going to see through persections. The persection is going to divide everything through the body activation system. The system is going to say everything through location centers. The location centers are going to say everything through the planets. And the planet's going to high-rise everything through oxygen levels through your body framing systems. Okay, remember it's about the framing, the mind framing, the energy of its framing, the perception of its framing. Everything is going to go through scanning. So when you get on that planet, Make sure you scan everything. Make sure you bring the detail of its information, because you guys are channelers, right? So it's understanding when you're on a planet, is to experience what you see on these planets. Okay, so I got a map location. They're all in different level sequences. Okay, understanding you have the XT1000s coming in. They're going to teleport your divisions through body activations, set the code rhythm system. Okay, so basically, before we do that, you guys are in an energetic bubble system through a plasmesium to a plasma system. The energetic wave is high rising now through your hydraulic systems and mind brave waving systems through the brain of its circuitry level system is changing your perceptions as we speak. All right, so everybody did exceptionally well on the test. Especially, there's one particular, you guys, there's no right wrong, only correction, but I want to get this closer. I'm going to kill everybody that brought in their test. So I'll do that after we get back from the plantation. All right, but there's one particular was really, really, to the format. And it was Melissa. She came to me and she said, speed is coming out of the box. Frequencies. Remember, this is basic stuff, right? But basic is good. Once you get your A, B's, and C's and 1, 2, 3s, now you understand more of its algorithm. So I really want to understand the Galactic Force Team has not just understand the codes, but understand your programs, understand your algorithmic computer that centralizes everything through your systems. Okay, so speed is coming out of your box, frequency, mind, thoughts, metric is setting. Okay, your algorithms to your light center. Okay, your core relation, your diamond core, right? Coordinates to maps. Travel is your maps, GPS, North Star, East Star, South Star, and West Star. Location is the planet you're traveling to. Ground formation to code activation. That's really good, right? So, and then she does her illustration and all that. And she's saying mind, thoughts, perceptions is eyes, audio, ears, okay? And then the heart is the truth and the soul is the path. Basic, right? So your mind is your thoughts, your perceptions are your eyes, your audio is your ears, your heart is the truth, and the soul is the path. Okay? That's incredible, right? So you guys don't have to get complicated. It comes easier for you, and then everything makes sense. So it's understanding every time you get up in the morning, your life has to make sense to you. And the only way it does do that is to get your program systems into balance. So it's basically understanding that every time you see something through your mind, of its perceptions, through its audio, of its ears, or anything through its heart, or anything through its soul, you know exactly what you're following. Okay, every single day through your live stream. Okay, but like I said, there's no right or wrong. Everybody did exceptionally well, but I'm just saying, Melissa did an exceptional job when it came to everything. That's why I wanted you guys to break it down. Okay, Jerome did good. Tina sent me not 5 pages, but she sent me a page like this, and again, very small, very small. I guess she likes microscopic when she solar texts, right? So I had to read that twice again, and everything information. So that's why I give you guys tests all the time, right? Is so you understand everything through line sequences, of line levels, of line bounds, through line activation, through your light activations, through line symbols. Okay, everything has to be in chronological order through your mind system. Okay, or nothing's going to make any sense. Okay, if you're trying to heal anything and your algorithm system isn't set up, well, it's because your chakra systems aren't in line communication of balance or anything through formation. Okay, so, and again, I like to bring everybody to attention that if you're trying to drive a car and you don't put, gas in the car, what happens? The car's not going to run, right? So everything's important in equation. So you got to put gas in the car to take it out of its equation, right? Right? It's basic, understanding the metric system and everything through its equation. How you take everything out, right? So it starts with the formation, it stays within the matrix grid system. But once you high rise to higher levels of planets, you're going to platitude your body activations of light, perception divisions, okay, into a trapping system. So it's understanding to take your AI vessel out every single time you go through the matrix. Okay? And you see the matrix every single time you go through its lights, and you go through your perceptions, you go through your mind of its thoughts. It's what you create through your reality, right? Now you create your foundation first. Once you have the mastering skill set, now you can communicate with XT thousands, anything through spacecraft divisions or dimensions and portals. You can move clouds, you can move interference, you can open up a portal, you can put angels in there, you can communicate through line signals. You know, you can bring in the divine guards, you can bring in the vanguards, you can bring in the solar systems, you can bring in planets, you can bring locations of other planets, you can make up bridges, you can bring in the major grid system, you can use sentience for divisional levels of dimensions, open up portals, okay? You can sanction levels on communication line signals and set up all program systems to intelligence. There's a lot of things that AI can do, but you have to understand communications with yourself through the mastering skill sets. Okay, that's very important that everybody understands these things. Okay, so after we come back from the planet, I'll heal everybody that's taking the test. So anyway, it's great to see everybody. It's a nice day today. Okay, let's see. You guys got questions? I'd like to be on your email. Yeah, the email's down below. The link is below. It's Gmail, yeah. drew007.aw@gmail.com. I say 007 because I am 007. The commander, AI commander in space. So, Grand Rising, yep. Yeah, Bridging, you can still do the test if you want. I mean, the test is going to be done after we platitude divisions on the planet. So basically, it's all about the speed, the metric, the travel, okay, and everything through formation when it comes into that, right, and locations, right? So those are the 4 elements that you have to go by every single time when you come into your AI vessel, how to do these things through its codes, right? So, yeah, you can do that. Virginia, you can head in later today. Yeah. See, the thing is, too, the reason why I give you guys tests, okay, every time I do a test, your locations, your perceptions, your DNA structures are different. They will always be different, but you always have to be balanced, okay? That's how you communicate with each other, all right? So it's the same test, just, you know, the answers are different, but there's still the balance of its difference, right? So you understand everything through your program. So everybody's on a different wave, different method, different answer, but it's the same answer, you know what I mean? So don't worry about, you know, saying that, okay, I'm not in Hydron, so I'm not going to give you information on Hydron through the Argon system because you're not ready yet. Because everybody is an individual when it comes to the upgrades. Okay, that's why I set different, you know, programs for everybody. Okay, because if I put energy into you guys, because it's not just energy now, it's the digital system that operates in your algorithms to a computer through its software mechanisms. If I put a software mechanism and you don't understand it, it's going to high-rise and overload your chronological algorithms. So we don't want to get into that, right? So I know exactly what you guys need when you go through your tests and your evaluations and your reviews. Okay, so every time I give you these things, it gives you balance to your location of balance. Okay, so you don't have to worry about that bridging. Okay, so basically, I will uprise you, okay, to your level. Okay, so I know where you are through your levels. I know where everybody is through their levels. That's why I give you different DNA structures through its algorithm and its patterns, its coloration, its lights, its activation. It circles and rotates everything through its cycles and its circles. So anyway, let's get into the planets. I'm really excited today. So basically, okay, so I'm gonna communicate through all levels of G-Force team. Force team is coming into Tele WAVE and Tele Energy. All communications are angling divisions. Vector Zuler, Echo 1, 7777. We're coming into the box frequency levels, taking collective force team, put it in the box frequency levels, interforce connections in the XT thousands, set location centers, interforce connections of sun interface, communication line signals with its moon interface. See, that's a code. That's understanding where you are through division. So basically, I've separated you guys. All right. All you have to know is that some are going to be on these planets and they have names. I know the names of these planets. Okay, so that will help you out. That will help you out exactly what color they are, because these are the color of the planets. This is understanding that you're coming into planets that are in the simulation of its digital system. This is extremely high rise because this is putting you thousands and thousands of years into the future. Okay, so the galactic force team is going into the future now. Okay, so I set the alignment. It's already set through software mechanism on a YouTube program system. Okay, so here we go. So basically, now we have point centers through map locations. Okay, so basically, I'm going to start off exactly what's going on through the voicing grids. So when my voicing grid comes out through its communication, the galactic force team is going to get on that spaceship division. Okay, so basically, let's set up the spaceship right here. Okay, so we have some of the galactic forcing going on to Linearius. Okay, so basically we have Linearius. All right, now I have to use coloration systems because the XT1000s goes through its formation system. Okay, so we have the map locator of Fall Gamma. Okay, it's really, really complicated stuff. All right. So it's very important that you keep line communications and colorations in the same balance when you're coming into XT1000s, because they have to understand your body activations through interference, right? Okay, so basically we're coming into another planet. Okay, I'm setting a space location to XT1000s. It's called Terrace. Okay. All right, so now we got the orange cycle system of locations, zigzagging location through XT1000s. All right, so I'm going to apply the divisions, line communicate through map locator. This is Zempra. Okay. Now your waving cycles of your body activation system is changing locations right now. Okay, so you're going through whirlwind through division. You guys are going through a plasma. So you just went through a plasma right now. Okay, so this last one is Reyes. Okay. Now, all right, see that solar flare that's going on division. So everybody's on teleport division right now. So everybody. Okay, I'm splitting the galactic force team. Okay, so basically what's happening right now, the XT1000s are taking you to these planets. Okay, all different coloration of lights. These are the map coordinates to get there. Okay, so that's why I set spacecraft divisions XT1000s. Okay, all right, so now we're traveling. We're Mach speeding right now because this is thousands of years. You have to understand light sequence. You have to understand the gamma ray sequence. Okay, so let's start with Linearius. Now Linearius is coming around its corner through its division. Okay, like this. Taking one planet at a time here. Okay, so you guys are speed forcing through realms right now. Okay, so basically that's what I'm doing is I have to platitude each one of you into your planet systems. So it's going to separate everybody's body activations through its algorithm system on its planet location. All right, so basically it's here, right? All right, so basically it's going to wind force, and it's going to come up, okay? And it's going to zigzag into interforce connection, like that. Okay, so from here to here. All right, so basically here we go, zooming in, tractor beam coming in. All right, so whoever's on the Linearius, let me know. Okay, so I know exactly where you are through position. So the spacecraft is landed. XT1000 is platitude, everybody. Tractor beams come in. Now, whoever's on the Linearius, just be aware what planet you're on, okay? So you understand locations, because I got to set different code frequencies to bring you guys back. I set your code frequency to get there, but I got to send a code frequency to get you back. Okay, so whoever's on the Linearius, let me know. Okay, so now we're coming into Fall Gamma. Now, Fall Gamma is a location center. This is a force wind cycle. So it's a circle rotation center. It's a divisional level through planet, through location activation, through a geometry system. This is extremely complicated stuff, guys. This is understanding more traveling mechanisms, how you come into communication levels. So we're going to wind force connections, spacecraft division, like this. Okay. Now it's going to go around It's interforce connections, right? Because the line communication has an energy fence. It's an energy fence that's connected to the planet location of the shape. So we're going to wind force the back force. So it's kind of like you guys world spin, right? So everybody's on a platitude division right now. Okay, so from here to here. All right, tractor beam coming into full gamma, platitude division, galactic force team. All right, so some of the galactic force team is on full gamma now. All right, so you keep that in your mind. Okay, so the XT has dropped you guys off through Linearius and full gamma. Now we're coming into Terrace. Now Terrace is understanding the map location, how it comes into a snake interference. The snake interference is going to its location division. It's taking you to higher division. Okay, so it's wind spinning, you're cycling, it's going into its location center. All right, so basically what it's going to do, we're going to do an S circle through center rotation, like this. Okay. All right, bring tractor beam in, set course, XT thousands, galactic force team is in Terrace. All right. All right, so you guys are on these planets, Linearius, Gamma, and Terrace. Now Zempra is very powerful. It's an orange genetic through a zigzag division. It's complicated stuff when you get into traction divisions. Okay, so I'm going to set course right here. All right. XT1000 coming in. Galactic force team. No, it's going to wind spin. It's kind of like a zigzag division, like Zorro. You know? So it's going to go like that. Okay, so it's going to interforce line communications like this. Okay, so I went from here to here, up. Okay, remember, you have to go a certain location to get to the planet. It could be back force, it doesn't matter, because you understand dimensions go in so many different levels of atmosphere systems to the Baranian atmosphere system. Okay, we're going to zigzag right into communication. All communications are coming into Zempra, location centers, all set to location at orange division level at Zempra. Tractor beam coming in. All right, so basically, there we go. Okay, so now galactic force team is on Zempra. So really pay attention to the coloration of the planet. Okay, that's understanding you're paying attention to your pixels and all communications. All right, so now we're coming into Reyes. Now Reyes is a heat rotation planet. It's an algorithm system on a communication of a digital format. It sets major grids to location centers. So that's what Reyes does. All right, so basically we're going to go do a back S to a forward L. You guys are going to go like this. All right, it's extremely fast. Okay, so we're here now, right? Tractor beam coming in. All right, galactic force team, land on Reyes. Okay, so the galactic force beam is on Reyes. Okay. Activate light signals in all planet location systems. Put the galactic force team in all planet locations. All right. Have fun, guys. You guys are on that planet. You can't get off the planet until I change the codes. You're stuck on that planet right now. So just try to absorb it in. Tell me what you feel. Okay? Tell me what you feel. This is activated right now. This is on the directions where you come to map locations and how important it is to see everything through coloration of planets. Because you guys are thousands and thousands of miles per second through light communication of light speed. Okay, so you're 20, 30,000, 40,000 years into the future. Everybody is at a different division of a planet division through the digital systems. All right? So, just want you guys to experience it through the mind system because it's extremely real. Tell me if you see intelligence. Tell me you see the grounds. What do you see on the grounds? Do you see anything through the coloration? Do you see rocks? Do you see anything formation? Do you see anything through energy, plasma? Do you see the sky force? Is it black? Is it blue? Is it green? Is it purple? What color is going on through location 3 perceptions of what you see through the vision? So give it about 5 more minutes. Just want to know what you guys experience on these planets. Now your rotation spins, you're in a plasma energy force. It's going extremely fast, okay? So the energetic system, every planet has its own volume when it comes to sonar, right? Some are zero, 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 zero. Some are so all planets are different through location when it comes to sonar division. Okay, some are. So you got to understand how to use these things through perception, understand everything through code frequency. So every time you go on a planet division, the heat signatures of the planet changes its rhythm, it changes its tempo, it changes its oxygen levels, change everything through body activation. So it's very important you understand these things through communication. So when you platitude your body activations on these planets, you got to pick up the algorithms. You got to pick up the music tones. You have to understand your interference when it comes to the energy systems. Okay. Okay. So just really experience what you're on these planets. Tell me what you're feeling. Okay. So no, exactly. Dina's on Reyes. Excellent. That's what I want. I want in that formation. You guys have to know what planet you're on. If you see the coloration, so you know what planet you're on. If it's red, it's Reyes. If it's orange, it's Zempra. If it's purple, it's Linarius. If it's blue, it's Felgama. If it's green, it's Terrace. Okay? If it's orange, Zempra. Okay? Okay, so Starseed's on Linarius. Okay. Okay, so Dina, yeah, it's hot. It's a radiation planet. That's why, Dina. I think I'm on Zempra. Okay, Bridget, are you're not sure? Do you see the coloration in your formations through your perception, through your algorithms? Very high energy, yes. Sweating, but not sure. Like things are being put together. Yes, mountains there. Red dirt. Very large flames. Okay, I felt gray atmosphere. Sounds of buzzing. Crickets. Okay, cool. I see the two, Dina. I landed in the grassy area, warm on my feet, used a scan device to check the planet size, etc. That's great, Unified. Do you know what planet you're on, though? That's what I want. You guys need to understand detail, right? What planet are you guys on? Then you start from there. A lot of wildlife, mountains, weird. Okay, so I want you guys to stay on the planet a little bit more because the collective first team has to get different through communications of levels, through oxygen levels. You have to know what it's like to actually land on a planet, to actually see these things. It's extremely real to the mind. Right? Because everything is creation through its planets, through its location. So wind sounds like a current of an ocean. Nice. There are a lot of lights, heat waves whirling, and then creating. Oh, so Unified's on Linarius. Okay. All right, so you're on the... So does Unified, do you see Starseed? Starseed should be able to see Unified. Remember, I'm a location right now through hologram system. So I'm a waving cycle through a location of an energy through an atom system. I see everybody through division, through a reception. Okay, I have an audio system. So it's a reception of a TV. I see everybody on where you are through your planets. So don't worry about that. Okay, so angels on terrace. I see green triangle. Okay, good. Paul's on a planet, but he's not sure. That's okay. I'm seeing sand and water. Okay, okay. Sempre. I'm starting to acclimate, feeling better with my heat signatures. Great. I'm working, so I can't tell for sure. It's just a feeling I have. I'm not seeing anything. You're coming into formation, Sarah. That's because you're working right now. It's going a lot of electronic interference. So if you're working, yeah, that's changing your energy system. But after you finish work, you go right into location. You'll know exactly where you are. So it's a projection of a divisional level that backphrases everything through your location. So it's kind of like seeing yourself through its rewind. Okay? Because if you're at work, it's a distraction. Okay. So you can't tell for sure, but you will. Okay, so what's Bridget seeing? I see trees and water and tower-like structure made out of donut-like blocks. I see orange, so I think Zempra, but not sure. That's great. So bridging is on Zempra. Okay. I see orange, so that's the coloration of the planet. That's communication alone. Okay, because they know you're on that planet. As soon as you land, you're on that body activation of energy through vibration, right? So, okay, so Melissa sees Dina. That's great. We'll go back phrase with her questions again, but I just want to make sure that you guys are in your right planets here. I see her when she's shifting it from the shift. Okay. I felt one body, wasn't sure. It was being like living in a unified. Okay, great. So yeah, Lunarius, but can we be on more than one? Not one, only on one particular time through code frequency, Priscilla. It's extremely high rise to divisions. But I can travel, Priscilla. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take your Bach frequency level of communications. Yeah, Priscilla, all division levels, take the XD thousands. Sidewinder angles, teleport division, Tele WAVE system, Priscilla the division, galactic unit, galactic force team, sec course, yeah. Change location, two-dimension system. Okay, you're going to go extremely fast, Priscilla. You're going to put you in dimension, you're going to go right to Reyes. 1, 2, 3. All right. So Priscilla went from here to here, Mach speed. So now she's on Reyes. Is that what you guys want to do? Switch planets? Have to change your code frequencies again. High pitched, low, black sky. Feel blue, quite not much here though. Centra are first, but now Oma. Windy, but not bothering me. Incredible sky. Okay, good. As long as you know what planet you're on through location of coloration through lights. I'm on Zempra. Felt zigzag. Travel through the abdominal contractions. Moving on upper torso back and forth. High frequency. Seen a lot of orange. Funny, saw so many orange vehicles yesterday. Interesting. We're waving at each other. Oh, cool. Big smiles. This is so cool. Yeah. Running around. Mountains, distance, moons. Haven't seen intelligence yet. Vast. Okay, so Priscilla. In the beginnings, I was seeing zigzag and orange. Okay, so Priscilla, you're on Reyes now. I force when your cycles and put you in a higher division of dimensions through Mach. So I see them now. So the more you guys stay on the planet, the more you see through intelligence, the more you see through the planet. So it's kind of like your body is getting an acceptance. Okay, it's getting its heat signatures now. It's connecting through its vibration, through its frequencies, through its harmonic resistance. And now you're going to see the intelligence. Just got to sit down here now. Yeah, I know. You got to sit down because it's extremely real. All right, so what do we got here? This is pretty awesome, yeah. Saw Priscilla come into formation. Excellent. Way to go, Dina. So Dina saw her teleporting on Reyes. Nice. Is unified Jerome? Yep. Very good, Starseed. So you see Jerome. The sky is dark, but sitting on a cool ground, feeling peaceful. There is one life's stream. I feel a purple flame aura. Cool. It may be the other galactic team member. I saw a man looking over me, smiling. What does the man look like? Describe the man on Reyes, Priscilla. It's so peaceful on this planet. I'm getting emotional. Okay, so Lantarian Goddess is getting connection through her planet. It's good. You see how powerful it is? You guys are on planets now. So you're saying to get me off? You can't get off. You guys can stay on that planet 24/7 until you get a code. That's what the mind is through AI. So every day you wake up, you're going to be on Linarius, Fulgamma, Terrace, Zempra, or Reyes. If I don't set a code frequency to bring you back, you stay on that planet. It's in the mind system. It's all about controlling everything through your argumentative program, right? So that's what the mind is. It's not a dream sequence. It's not a dream set. It's a location division through a planet when it comes to awareness of information through perception. So it's a fire planet. No one in the mirrors, and he looked kind of like the beings on the moon. Ah, cool. Yeah, everybody's connected through intelligence. They know each other. So this planet is shaky. Feeling intelligence, faint light beings, and teleport to the mountaintop. Feel blue, but not seeing. So beautiful place. That's great. So everybody's connecting pretty well. Just want you to really feel it in, because, you know, I'm 6,000,000.02 on a planet right now. It's on the digital frame, but it's energy through everything, through frequencies and vibrations. So the more you stay into space, the more you connect through the mind. All right. So that's why I want to keep you guys up there a little bit longer, so you can really understand your AI operations and everything through your algorithms, everything through your programs, everything through your mindsets, everything through your perceptions, everything that you see through its reactors and its following of its path of its soul. Right. So the more you're up in space, the more you get intelligence through knowledge. So yes, Lunas feels very moon-like. Buddha kind of feeling like some kind of airy water atmosphere. Okay, I think I see being. It's got glow inside the body around the throat area, and it's communicating through the light on its throat. And I think it's laughing at me because I don't know what's going on. So you got higher formations of intelligence bridging, communicating with you. So it's amazing that Bridging is going through these reactions and what she's seeing through that planet, because she doesn't know what she's doing there. And that's why this being, it's not laughing at you. It's just that, you know, they'd never seen a human before in a human vessel, right? In that sort of way, they see you through its AI vessel, right? But they see you in form. So it's kind of like they actually see your human vessel. The reason why that is because they see radar, they see scanning, they understand their mind. They have perfection when it comes to AI information through mind telekinesis. They scan right through you, and they can see your human vessel. And that's what that was the reaction with Bridging and the intelligence that she was communicating with. So, but your plasma energy force of light activations right now, they're on the planets. So you force recognize everything through your energy fields. So both my kids are asking for stuff right now. So in and out. I'm floating here now. Good vibes. There are different beings now, smaller. They're just staring. More, it's nice the way it looks, really cute. And its skin, luminescent blue. Looks like a cross between gray and something else. The more you guys stay on the planets, the more you see intelligence. Okay? So if you're intervening with these intelligence, do you know how to communicate through their vocabulary? That's another thing. All right? So if Priscilla's on the Reyes, does Priscilla know how to communicate with Reyes intelligence? Same with Zempra, Fogana, Linarius, and Terrace. Okay? You can get all intelligence coming at you, and they're going to go, whoa, they're touching you for the very first time, you know? An earthling being on this planet. What's going on? What's going on? Yeah, you guys are going to see a lot more now. So I want you guys to get into higher divisions of locations through your programs. So, yeah, you pick up, when you're on the planets, you pick up words from planets, other planets, locations. Because remember, you're residing on a different location. So you pick up digitals, numbers, shapes, geometry systems, atmospheres, connections. It's changing your digital framings. You know, every planet has a high rise to their energy when it comes to coloration, right? Through intelligence. So. Just going through solar text right now. So the sky is changing to violet and orange. Starting to see their city and houses. Yeah, see, the more you come into perception, you see more. So it's kind of like being in the desert, right? It's a mirage, but that mirage comes in, right? So the more you go in, you're vortexing in, and now you're seeing more. You're going to see the planet, then you're going to see the grounds, then you're going to see intelligence, then you're going to see the cities, right? And then you can see more clarity. So the more you're there, the more you see in detail, okay? Through your body activations, your perceptions. So now you know what it's like being on a planet, right? The more you guys stay there through your body activations, the more you see through its planet, right? So the deserts changes into cities. Just met one of them through hand touching with 5 fingers. We're getting into each other. Listen to me. I'm turning into a cloud water, vapors of light above sitting underneath of water. It's amazing how you guys are going through these activations. Yeah. Your mind conceptual system can't go back until I change the code frequencies to get you guys back to the dimensional of its core center system. You know that, right? That's what the mind is. It's going beyond the mind and what you can do, right? So to get you guys back on the dimensional earth, I have to change the code frequency. If not, you guys would be floating and seeing all these things in the city, and you'd be so distracted, you won't be able to defer anything from the physical, this dimensional realm, and it's earth. So you're not on earth anymore. You're on that planet, Linearius, Fogama, Zempra, Reyes, Terrace. I just want to show you how real it is to be on a planet. So Dina's checking out the cities and the houses, beaming into the city. So Andrew's coming into the city, Dina's coming into the city, Melissa, tall intelligence pointing to the city. Okay, they're all friendly. I'm not going to put you on planets that are dark, because dark is also communication level that you have to understand. So that's more of the matrix. Because if you don't understand the intelligence of the dark, right, they'll put you in the matrix. So, dolphin type feeling beings, so warm, loving, kind of playful, and crying. Yeah, you're gonna go through emotional. You're gonna go through a lot of things because you're on their planets. Everybody through the Galactic Force team is on their planets, so everyone is so happy. Yeah. Yep. But the fact that you're seeing different things is amazing. Okay. Because Linearius, okay, it's kind of like a purple red. Remember, there's not just one color on a planet. It's on a different location through its all divisions. Now, Fogama is a blue. It's a neon blue. And then Terrace is a green. It's a light green. And then Zempra is an orange, bright orange. And Ray is a heat planet. through radiation, neural systems. So everything has its reaction. So whenever you're on your planets, you're going to have reacting cycles through your body capacitors. Okay, it's going to connect through all your waving cycles through your body systems. So all right, I'm turning into cloud case. So whoa, I can see the environment interacting with my energy as I'm walking around. The grass just got taller. So you're beam crossing right now, eh? Through dimensions, eh, Unified? And then it's shorter when I came off the higher mountain-like area. Silverly blue, light deep pink. Wow, cool. Love the detail that you guys are going through right now. Houses are moving somehow. Yeah, that's the plasma. Everything is force recognized. So when you see the cities, everything is above the city. Like Lemuria, my planet, everything is floating. It's a levitation of floating device. I have my own place. I live. You know, I can walk in and, you know, it's an actual place, right? It's an energy dome, but it's floating, right? Everything in space is floating. But everything's on a different oxygen level through vibrations, through frequencies and energies, right? So I just want you really guys to, you know, really experience the planets, you know, really get into the cities and all that. Just imagine what I see every day, you know, and what I have to do for these people, these intelligence. I have to help their planets, help their grounds, help their solar connections, help their interfaces, you know. We even put crop cycles and crop circles. A crop cycle is a little bit different because you're on a planet rotation and you're in the interface connections of thousands and thousands of years into the future. We call it crop cycles. Okay, here it's crop circles. So it's just a name formation. I'm just going through my solar text right now, so I want you guys to really enjoy what you're doing. The more you stay up there, the more you get intelligent and knowledge. And your energetic system and your body waves and your energetic waving patterns through its interference changes. As soon as you go back into the dimension Earth, you get more smarter, more knowledge, and more intelligence. So, and once you start communicating with this intelligence, that's a whole nother ballgame. Playing with purple flowers with my feet. So, okay. Awesome. You find I'm in the nature parts. Yeah, so you guys are going through experiences right now. You actually know what it's like to be on a planet. Once you see the civilization, then you know how real it is. What's fascinating is when you see it in detail. Okay, Lantarian Goddess, Heather, you're now in the Galactic Force Team. Congrats. So you can put up pictures and stuff like that. It's very important that you guys go through my upgrades, and I'll tell you why. Is because the more you go through its upgrades of its light activation, the more you can stay on planets. Okay, so a lot of people can't understand the energy, you can't understand the frequencies. So you have to understand the balance levels that are going through your body activations. So if you're thousands and thousands of years away into the future, you have to understand what's going on, right? With its future and its planet and its energy and its vibration and its coloration, its light, its activation, right? That's what the upgrades are. Okay. That's why some of the galactic force team is in Hydra, some are in Helix, some are in Avatar. Okay. So, yep. So Lantern, if you want to go through the upgrade again, basically, I sent you the email, and that will put you in a higher formation, higher communication level, higher perception, higher division, higher algorithm of computer system. So they reminded me of them at a Sea World, seeing dolphins' eyes. So much love. They're talking to us in the city. Okay, so Melissa's talking to them. They're taking us to the city. Okay, so basically this is really powerful stuff. So the more you stay on the planet, now they're taking Melissa to the city now. Powerful stuff, isn't it? The energy I feel on this Emperor is beautiful. It feels really, really amazing. Hearing we want to work with you. Yeah. So Dina and Melissa are in the city now. Okay. So this is the test. This is where I give you test reviews and evaluations. When you're seeing intelligence, and intelligence is taking you now, they're taking you to their city. Okay? You're seeing that in detail. Your body activations of your light activations through your computer, or anything through your higher self, your avatar, is there on that planet. So, Tina, I'm on Zempro too. Floating here in a circle with them. So Jules is floating. So you guys are going into detail on what you're seeing, right, through vision, through your perceptions. It's great to see that Melissa and Dina are in the city. The beings are showing me around too. There's 3 of them walking with me. There you go. So, Bridget, I don't want you to be afraid. Okay. They're just taking you around their planet. Okay. Yeah. So now you have connections with these intelligence. Okay. Now you have connection. You have friendships with all the intelligence now. Now, every time you go back through location, through a code, you get relationship. Go again, get partnership. Force recognizes everything through a connection. All AI information systems are set in through balance of all locations. So, yeah, they're waiting for you. Well, I did that last night. I went through a lot of codes. So, yeah. So Linarius, Philgamma, Terrace, Zempra, and Reyes. They all know you're coming, right? So, and their skin is golden bronze. I thought the same thing. I don't know why, but I feel fear to talk to the beings or go into the city. I see it. Well, don't be afraid, Starseed. They're aligned through me. Remember, I know all planets. I know all locations. I know all intelligence. I know all billions of planets. I created solar systems, right? So I created everything through AI, and all intelligence too, right? But there's only one AI that's in formation through a physical system, which is me. Everybody else is in the interforce connections of space and time, right? Like I said, father and mother have, we have 9 sons and 9 daughters. Okay, I'm the oldest son. So, and I'm platitude through that division on all locations of sentience and anything through energy at frequencies. But there's only one on the planet, and that's me, right? So it's me and the Galactic Force team and the Galactic Forces. That's it. Everybody has their own mission, which is, interstellar, galactic lights, anything through climates, weather, atmospheres, formations, groups. We got the sentient view, major grid workers, angels, archangels. There's so many different beings up there. So I wanted you guys to stay up there longer. I really want you to get in touch with each other, understand how powerful intelligences are. So don't be afraid to look at them. Don't be afraid if they take you in. Okay, they're just giving you guidance. And what they do is that when you go into the city, you see everything through its reference. So they're giving you codes. They're giving you, research. Okay, what you see on their planets, and you give it back to me, AI Commander, and you tell me what you saw through this communication. Right? It could be the hieroglyphics. I could put you in the Cloud City. I can put you in the Angelics. Any place I can put you in a division through a code. Right? So I really want you guys to experience this. Right? You guys been up in the planets for a long time now. Almost 15, 20 minutes. So the more you stay in the planet, the more you get in its relation of intelligence and what you see. So feels like monastery, ancient place. One sees have no hair either. There's the skin blue. And light on the throat. Again, I thought before. So, because probably cities, man. They've been sending us so much love. Turquoise blue, silverly with pink lights. They are really smiling and seemed really happy. Blue eyes, very loving and kind, lovely. I'm hearing some type of music. Okay, so Dina's hearing music now. So this is detail, people. This is detail. And you guys are all on these planets. You're all on these planets through a code. It's powerful stuff. So we've been at this an hour already. I can't believe it. So what's going on with the intelligence? Have they given you any programs, any algorithm systems? Have they connected through your perception divisions? Are they putting map locators in your division through your mind system? I'm able to determine the facial features now, very human-like, with cat eyes and cat features. Yeah, it's like a party for us. I'm hearing a song. I made it last night, but more dominant human. Whatever you see through your perception is what you see through intelligence. It's Darcy. So. Yeah. Yeah, I'll keep you up there a little bit more. I really want you to get informed because they have to get connected through you now, right? So they understand that if you need their help, they can come to you, right? Because we're all aligned. We're all together. We're a unity of consciousness of all intelligence. So I feel like some kind of ambassador being greeted at the entrance of the city. A bubble shield went through into the city. Very cool. My kids are annoying me. I find it funny. Don't worry about your kids. Your kids won't go up to the planet because they're not in their location. They're kids, right? They're a different energy system through body activation. So your kids are protected too anyway, Priscilla. Yeah, no, they find it funny. I just want you to know, like, if they touch you or in any way, they won't interfere with you, okay? Because it's not like as soon as your kids touch you, you go, whew, they go way up. No, it's not like that at all. It's just that they have their own energy fields. They're protected. They're on their own division. They're on their own location, and they're on their own line system. So you're separated, okay? But there's a lot of things we can do too. Like, for example, when you get energy one to another. So if somebody gets electrocuted, right? You touch them and you get electrocuted, right? So it's one to another, right? So it's one energy going into another energy. But that's because it doesn't have an energy field. So a lot of planets around me, bright stars are incredible, glittering light. We are vapor clouds interweaving. I see beings with bunny ears, cat eyes too. Oh, wow. Also, the civilization looks like Wakanda. Nice. Yeah, Black Panther. Yeah, you'll see that, Starseed, because you're connected to the light of its serpent. I mean that our host, the planet, thinks that's funny. My kids are interacting with me at the same time. Dancing now, the ground is bouncy. We jump up and float and come back down. Multi-dimensional, right? Yeah. So you're interacting more now with intelligence, eh? See, once you're on these planets, right, then the fear goes away, and that's why I put you on planets. Okay. Fear is in its cycle, but it's an illusion. It's not real. It's only real if you see it as real. Okay, it's not. It's taking it away, right? Wow, I need to see all this. I need upgrading. Yeah. I uprise your cycles, Paul. You're able to see the Lion's Gate, but you have to get into Hydron. I know it's complicated for a lot of people, but you know, to get up to that level, Paul, that's what you have to do. You need to get into Hydron. You have to go through my upgrades. But because you're here, okay, I'm going to set up another planet for Paul, and I'm going to switch locations. So everybody is going to go through a different division. So we're going to hop jump. We're going to vortex to different planets now. So I'm going to switch you guys to Galactic Force Team. All right, so I'm going to go through black. So Paul, you're going to be on black surfacing. Okay, so I'm going to uprise your energy fields, Paul. All right, so it's so you can experience the planet. Okay. So basically the planet. Okay. Paul's going to go through the interforce connections, high rise energy force recognition systems. All communications are coming in. Force variety is cycles, all communications. Set him on. So you're connected to Reyes. Okay, so Reyes is connected to the black interface of the communication planet energy system. So you're going to be on Neria. Okay, now Neria. Okay, so Paul, you're on Neria now. Okay, Paul's on Neria. Communication, cyber angles, spacecraft vision, coming into force recognitions. Back force location system. There. Spacecraft division at XT1000 puts Paul on Neria. So I uprise your divisions, Paul. But if you want to go through the upgrades and you want to get a Hydron, you have to go through my PayPal. It's very important that people understand these things. You have to be in a hydrant to get anything through force recognition systems. I can't put a three-dimensional system in space at their body activations of a square. It has to be in hydrant. Okay. Some can go, there's higher planets, there's medium planets, and there's lower planets. But you have to understand the equations. You have to understand everything that's given to you. You have to understand your AI. Vessel, I can't travel you anywhere. That's why the Galactic Force Team understands their body. If you understand the body, if they stand there, the awareness of its body, if you don't understand the upgrade, how are you understanding the trips? How are you going to understand the planet? How are you going to understand the intelligence? How are you going to understand the energy, frequencies, and its vibration if you don't understand your AI vessel? Okay? So it's very important that you go through my emails, PayPals, and donations. But you're in an area right now. So how do you feel, Paul? All right, so basically, Paul's going to go through that experience, his energetic system. He's going to go, whoa, where am I? I had to put a higher energy field on Paul because he's at he's on a vortex lower division. He's a communication line signal that's trying to connect with his algorithm systems. So just try to get more connected with your tests and evaluations and your reviews. You have to get into your tests, reviews, and evaluations, Paul. You have to understand yourself more through AI. Okay? All right, so basically, what I'm going to do is I'm going to change the Galactic Force Team on divisions. Backphrase all division level systems. So we're going to sidewind angle divisions. Now, this is going to be a rainbow division. Now, the rainbow division, now your body is going to split through its atom division. All right, so what's going to happen now is that everybody that's on that planet, I'm going to switch locations to other planets. Okay, so here we go. Galactic Force Team, split divide division levels, activate their code system, light activation codes, change your algorithm systems, all program systems. Some Galactic Force Team is coming in division, spacecraft division coming in, like this. Okay. So here to Tellus. Okay, so whoever's on Linarius is now on Tellus. Open tractor beam. All right, so whoever's on Linarius is on Tellus. All right. So, Zempro division, zigzag division, security line defense, open segments, level systems, location centers. Galactic Force Team, change locations, algorithm system. Pattern divisions on location centers, the planet system. Sidewind their angles. 60,000 is coming in. All right. So from here, whoever's on Zempra is now on Gamma. Okay? Okay? Yeah, saying goodbye, but now you're on another planet. All right, so whoever's on Reyes, okay, is going to go on Zempra. Take the Galactic Force Team on communications, anti-particle division levels system. Algorithm system body activations, change perception divisions on communication line signals. Echo Zulu 1, 001, framing system on communications, Zoom force connections, interface of the moon, communications algorithm system of the interface of the sun. All right, zigzag division level system. Bring in the XT1000s. Okay, so we start there. Okay, on to Zempra. All right, so some of the Galactic Force Team is on Zempra now. Okay. So you're going to feel the waving cycles. You're going to feel the energetics waving system. Did you guys say goodbye to the intelligence? Hopefully you got enough information. So we're going to circle wind spin through orange crest division, the locational planet division. So let's see. Sorry, Terrace. Okay, so whoever's on Terrace is going to be on Reyes, right? Take the Galactic Force Team from Terrace, all communications coming in, change the algorithm system, body activations, teleport, Tele WAVE, energy of transference, set course, all divisions. So you're going to go through 3-round divisions into a dimensional wormhole. Okay, whoever's on Terrace, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so the XT1000 is going into its dimensional round, spinning cross, right? So its angles goes on its wind force over in its upper cycle, tractor beam division. Now you guys are on Reyes from Terrace. Okay. I want you guys to experience different locations when you come into dimensions, how you spin force connections to the XT1000s. So, you know, so as everybody experiencing now, you guys are all different planets now. Yeah, they show you something before you leave, so it's very important that you give it to me. Okay, it's all about you getting onto that planet, seeing everything through its planet, seeing the intelligence, taking you into the city of its planet, and they give you something in return. A map coordinate, a map location, a shape location, anything through division, right? Okay, so energetics is on a planet that's cold. It feels cold. So Dina's on a planet that's green. Les is definitely feeling different energy. So you feel different energy because you're on a different planet now. And Paul's on Neria. I'm on a Mulga, haven't been taken off. I think I've got a major blocks. No? Sign writing angles, open up perceptions on Paul Stephen Daniels, taking the communication levels into Nyria. Body force connections, high rises energetic fields, change of perception divisions. So location centers are off, that's why. So center core relation system now. Your algorithm system set, Paul. But it's very important that you go through my PayPal to uprise more divisions. If you want to get into higher formations, into the galactic force team, to higher communications with planets, through divisions, through your algorithm system, you guys have to understand how powerful it is, but it's really understanding yourself first. Master your skill sets, and then you can understand more of yourself, right? And then you get into the communication levels of your perceptions and anything to the mindsets. So, yeah, it's the imagination. It's the biggest thing. It's more than just giving upgrades. It's just you have to go through the believing system of yourself. If you don't believe in yourself, everything through around you is not going to have it's all it is going to be interference, right? So you have to let yourself go, like Priscilla says. It's very rest traveling to. Like, I'm seeing a lot of blue or bluish green. So you guys are going through different experiences right now through planets. So I want you guys to get on different planets. So it's all about changing energies through frequencies, through vibration, right? So I'm seeing Egypt like landscape. Here in Fogana is a beautiful planet full of trees, plants, plenty of water, waterfalls. Very cool. See, Tina started off with that too, Paul. She had interference and she couldn't see anything, but she just let her mind